Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Terrence C. How are you guys doing today? And today I will be giving an informative speech on hangovers. I have a drink. No, that's the wrong speech. Okay. Okay. First, I will discuss what is a hangover. Next, I will discuss why do we get hangovers. Finally, how do we cure them? What makes me credible is my extensive research I did on this topic of hangovers and my experience with lots and lots of hangovers. What is a hangover? According to Christian Nordquist of Medical News Today, simply put, a hangover is your body's reaction to too much drinking. Fair enough. It can be worse if you drink on an empty stomach, if you're tired, you're stressed out, or if you're having a bad day, which goes in with stressed out. Symptoms include, which you all might be familiar with, headache, nausea, diarrhea, fatigue, trembling, and a general sense of misery and despair. Actual symptoms. In the United States alone, there are over 3 million reported cases of hangovers a year. Fun fact, some of those come from ages 13 to 14 years old. Outrageous. Shout out to Google. Ages 14 to 60 is primarily the main part of that 3 million people that get hangovers a year. Next, why do we get hangovers? According to Jamie D'Alacio of Everyday Health, and I quote, alcohol is a diuretic, which means that it helps the body get rid of fluids. When you have a severe hangover, you're often severely dehydrated and the body can't get rid of byproducts of alcohol. End quote. Essentially, alcohol dehydrates you. It sucks the fluid out of your body and causes you to pee lots and lots of times. When you pee all those times, the nutrients in your body are released, and that causes your dehydration. Salt, potassium, magnesium are all needed for essential cell functions, and when you pee out that, you lose those due to the alcohol consumption. Things called congeners also contribute to hangovers. Essentially, these are found in dark liquors, dark whiskeys, tequilas, rums, and they make those liquors taste better, but they're essentially toxins for our body, which increases our likelihood of a bad hangover. How do we help fix and or cure our hangover? According to Brittany Richner of Men's Health, that's ironic, things that rehydrate you will help alleviate your symptoms of a hangover. Things such as water, of course. Sports drinks. They allow you to refuel your body with electrolytes. So that's why they tell you to drink sports drinks after a long night of drinking. Eggs! I didn't know this. Eggs, fun fact, help replenish amino acids as well as aspirins and rest, using aspirin and sleeping, of course. Another thing that some old folks and alcoholics I found in my extensive research said, hair of the dog. After a hangover, whatever you drank the night before, you drink again in the morning, take a shot of it, and that will help alleviate your symptoms of your hangover that you're dealing with. So if you had tequila the night before, take a shot of tequila with your breakfast, and it will alleviate your symptoms of hangover. That can also lead to alcoholism, so I'd probably stay away from that. All right, and from my own personal experience, wonton soup with soy sauce and Gatorade will help fix you right up. 45 minutes you'll be good to go if you're not trying to stay in bed till 3 o'clock. So that's just coming from trial and error of what I'm trying to figure out when I have a bad hangover. In conclusion, the purpose of this speech was to inform you about hangovers. In my speech, first I discussed what is a hangover. Second, I discussed why do we get those dreaded hangovers that are oh so terrible. Finally, I discussed some methods and ways you can help alleviate and or cure your terrible hangover. Hopefully these tips I've given you in this speech today have allowed you to better prepare yourself for the next time you have a dreaded hangover after that wild night of drinking. My name is Terrence Curtis. Thank you for your time.